in the woods. What a magical day. Oh no, I'm lost in the woods. Just follow my footprints, because I'm in the snow. If you're ever lost in the woods, pro tip, if there's snow on the ground, and you're trying to get back to where you started, just follow your footprints. Pro tip. Unless there's wind or something that's covered your footprints, and then you're just screwed. How's it going today? Golly. Feel like getting some more wood, kids? How's it going today, everybody? Hi, welcome back to Simple Woods Life, where, hey, it wouldn't be fun if it was simple. Weather Network said rain, no snow until after Christmas. And woke up this morning to this. Now behind me, we got ourselves a bit of a situation, but I don't know if it is. I noticed this cedar was bent over, sort of at the side. I don't want to take trees down that I can work around or that are healthy. And while the cedar was bent over, loopy, you know, nothing a little A535 couldn't help. But the weight of the snow, because what we had, let me walk you through it meteorologically. We had rain. It's been raining, rain. And last night, we were actually out. It was raining when we went, and when we left, it had begun to sort of snow. So what we've got is kind of a layer of slush and then snow on top of it. So it's quite heavy. And this thing is, I just wonder, could I shake it and have it come back up? Because I don't really want to take it down. It's fine. It's a fine cedar. It's fine cedar. And because it's so bendy, it's not going to be any good for log cabining. Oh yeah, did I forget to tell you, we're going to be building ourselves a snug. We're calling it the Snug. It's going to be a little log cabin. Nothing huge, you know, 10 by 10. Maybe a loft in it. And I want to do it all out of cedar from the forest. Cedar from the forest. But this guy is going to make... I thought I could just come back here and grab the logs, but it's hard to tell what anything even is. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Huh? Because we're a team. Come on. So I wonder if I knock it real hard, will it? I'll go to the other side and give it a knock. Yeah. Huh. You don't want to be underneath it, eh? Come on, Newt. Stand back up. Woo! That's kind of something, maybe. Can we get it more, I wonder? All right, Cedar McGeeter. Let's have more. Whoa. There. I mean, it's not perfect, but we can get under it now. Today we saved a tree from the chainsaw. I guess I'll work for Greenpeace or something now, eh? I'm a good man. Saving trees. Live to live another day, Mr. Pine. Or Cedar. Get up. Get up. Whee! All right. Look at that. Whee! This is how you do it. I don't have my big winter boots on. These are steel toe rain boots. I got some woolly socks on, but they're cold. They're cold, bro. I don't know if this was the smartest idea I've had. Cause like, what's what? I feel like I might get real wet. So those bits that we took down over here so we could get back here, you know, those are some big logs. So I wouldn't mind getting those as well. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the brush because it might be nice to start a fire. Have a little fire going while we're bucking. And then we'll have 2 good loads we can buck. And then we'll see what else we need to do when we come back. I mean, if you were just trying to get the things that have fallen down, it would be a full-time job, probably a 6-month contract, because there's so much that has fallen over. Like I said, there's this particular spot in the woods where the wind has just been brutal. But c'est la vie, my friends. And that's roughly translated to, well, what are you gonna do about it? Here's something that might blow your noggin, if you're like me. Anyway, it was a bit noggin blowing to me. Oh, I forgot to take that tree down. Some bitch. We can cut back. But you remember how big this pine was, eh? And it didn't even occur to me that I never really found the stump. And because of the snow, everything's easier to see. Do you see this? Can you see that pine? That pine's missing a top. That tree that stretched from there through there. Well, sir, I do believe it snapped off of that. And that's bananas. That's a big pine. Oh, she's a husky girl. We're going to, that might be a job for the spring, but we're gonna have to. Remember these? I want to load them up too. Just the big logs. I don't care about the ironwood. Am I using my brain? Is this what I want to do? I don't know. I can use a hatchet. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay. I might want to come back and do this when I don't have to lift it 3.5 feet up. What do you think? Yeah. Ugh. Man. Why don't I think things through? Son of a... And because of that snow, all I see is fallen trees. And again, you want to keep some of that for the critters and the forest life. All right, but you got to find that balance because you want to encourage new growth. And you for sure don't want to have a pack of matches laying around, right? And unfortunately, dead standing is that. Okay. We'll just deal with what we've got. Go from there. Well, the fire's dying. My gloves, they're soaked through. My fingers are frozen. And I have another set of gloves, but they're too bulky to work with the chainsaw. So, the sun is going down, but holy crap, there's a sunset hitting these trees. Let me see if I can get a video of that. Video for you. So that must be one beauty sunset. Stacked nearly a row. That's good. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to split next fall. Well, that took a minute. I don't know if I was as a stronger man last week or... Holy crap! I can feel tomorrow's sore back already. I just startled a bush chicken up. Well, good morning. And we're counting down the days. It's a gorgeous morning. About -7 right now. And I've come to the conclusion, how are you? I'm just gonna deal with this cart. I'm gonna deal with this cart and I'm gonna call it a day. You know, one thing that I realize I probably haven't been clear on, you know, with all the joking and laughing and hooting and hollering and fun that you and I have, I do really care about animals and nature, but I don't consider myself one of those people who would say, I'm a steward of the forest. I mean, I am, but I wouldn't say that. I ain't about labels. Anyway, being a steward of the forest, it's more of like an ethic than it is a methodology. It's not like, oh, you have to accomplish these 45 things in order to be considered a steward. No, it's all about how you treat the forest. Just treat the land. And every tree has got two lives, you know? You've got, obviously, the tree life, where it's a tree, and it's giving out oxygen, and it's shade, and it's shelter, and it's beauty. And then... you can't say beauty without sounding Canadian, eh? Oh, how's it going, eh? Beauty. So when a tree falls, and that's that, it's dead, it's probably best just to leave it alone. Cut it up if it's blocking your road or whatever. That now becomes a place for the chippy monks and the red squirrels and such and so forth to burrow and to nest and to create little cavities and tunnels and do their thing. And the beetles and the insects go, oh man, it's like the mandarin. And they're having themselves a feast. And if it's dead standing, right? Like you got woodpeckers that'll hollow out spots for nests and the birds and the eagles and everyone else, they do all their things. That's a second life for the forest. Not to mind that when it falls, you know, it slowly breaks down, puts nutrient in the soil. But there's a couple of reasons that we also want to take them down. We want to move some stuff away to encourage new growth, encourage new vegetation to come up. And then obviously the second reason that we want to take them down or get rid of them or cut up dead fallen or cut up dead standing is we don't want matches. We don't want Mother Nature hitting something with a with some lightning, a little lightning strike, and boom, everything's gone. And then the third reason is we use the wood, okay? Maple syrup season. I know this sounds insane, but it's like 3 months away. And now that's 3 months on the early end. Could be 4 months on the later end. But nevertheless, it's around the corner. I can't snap my fingers. I can't snap my fingers with gloves. Kinda. It's around the corner, bro. So this here, I've explained it, but I cannot assume that you've watched every single video I've ever done. So let me explain it to you again. This side over here on the left, that's all split. That's been seasoned. That's ready to go. That's birch, that's pine, that's cedar. And we'll probably blow through a huge chunk of that because I have an extremely inefficient maple arch. There's lots of nooks and crannies and ways for fire to not use its heat as effectively as if I had one of those, you know, highfalutin fancy city maple arches. And then the other side, what we're filling up now, this is all going to be seasoned. We're going to season that up. We're just going to leave it alone. Let the air and the wind do its thing. And by the fall of this year, I mean, ideally we would wait even longer, but I don't have that big of a woodshed. So we will split that in the fall, move that over here, and repeat this process. And we use all this wood for our maple arch. We use it for this campsite or fire pit. We use it for our main fire pit. We use it for campsite fire pits. Our old place, we had a wood stove, and I loved it, but you know, it's hard to go on vacation if you got a wood stove. It's hard to go over to a friend's house or head out to the parents for a couple of days and not worry about the house freezing up. So our wood stoves and our fireplaces here are propane backups, and that's pretty cool. I personally miss a wood stove, and I had talked earlier about building a little snug, and I'm going to put a wood stove out in that. I love the whole process of wood stoves. Love them! Ooh! So anyway, we got what's left of this cart here. We're going to split that up. I think you guys have watched me saw up enough chainsaw wood. So let's do a quick musical montage! I don't know if that time lapse would have caught it. I'll have to take a closer look at it in the shop. But I've got these, stupid me, I've got these bolts that are holding the sawbuck together, and they stick out ½ an inch. And I just nicked one, chain went flying. Luckily, 90% of the logs are cut, and all that's left is some sticks. So I can throw those to the side. Is it a sign? Is it a sign, perhaps? Could the world be saying, dude, it's Christmas time. Enough! Enough! I don't know. We'll stack this up and we'll give her the old stack attack. And and then I think we're just gonna call that. Is it tail between the legs? You know, heading home in disgrace? No. No, it is not. I don't even like the fact that your head's going there. I don't know what that is. I'm no good at that. 3/4 of a bush cord? Give or take? More than half. Less than 3/4. I don't know what that is. When I learned fractions, I learned them the pizza style. I'm really good at the pizza style. Ms. Lady be able to tell you. She's like mathemagenius. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's what we call in Canada a ton of wood. We could also call it a ton, a load of load. And that would be, you'd wonder, is that metric? Is that a metric ton? Or is it an imperial ton? But I think probably being Canadian and we're measuring 4 feet by 4 feet, it would be an imperial ton. So like a US standard ton of wood for doing our woodsy stuff. And that's it, that's all, my friends. Hi to all the new subscribers, hello. And hello to all the current subscribers. It's great to have you on board. Last video, I guess, of chores of 2023. I am gonna have a little Christmas message to you guys. They're calling for some more snow, so it'll become even more wintry wonderlandy, and we'll come out to the come out to the woodlot and have ourselves a... I've got a horrible can of beer in the beer fridge, and we'll crack that open, and we'll try and tuck into it and get through it. And anywho, happy holidays to absolutely everybody. Merry Christmas to those of you who are doing the Christmas stuff, and we'll see you real soon, and in the new year. And I hope Santa Claus is good to all of y'all. That's a good bit of work. Toodaloo, everyone.